Hey you, it's me, Curtis P. Hello everyone and welcome to another Sims 4 room building video. Today's recommendation comes from a user named PhoneJacker991, which is a very interesting username, asking, could you build some sort of high-end or very modern futuristic garage? Yes, let's totally do it. Let's jump into this, let's build a garage. Now I realize, of course, that there are no garages inside of the game. There's no garages. No garages, but we can definitely like try to build one. We can kind of fake build one inside of the game because why the heck not? So let's make it low because I don't want it to have like crazy high ceilings because garages don't usually have that. Is there something I can find for car? Cargo, passenger car. That's not what I'm looking for. Those were trains, but this is close enough. So here we go. We have a car. I do need to scale it up a little bit. Would that be about the right size? In the sim perspective of things. I'm going to guess that that's pretty much on par with like what it should be. I don't know what I did for scaling. Is that one more? One more probably. These are probably the same size now. I think so. So these are our references. This is a car. That's a car and that's a truck. That's a car and that's a truck. So let's throw the car inside here. We're just going to throw that on the outside for right now. I just want to like know for reference as to like how big this kind of should be. So cars are about, what do we got, 3 pixels wide. So if we do something like this, where I grab this. Where I grab this wall. First things first, I'm going to move the wall around. So let's do something like this. Let's assume it's a 2-car garage. So it's something like that is where the door is, quote unquote. This is a door. This is a door. Obviously there are no doors that are this size inside of the game. So that is an issue. What I could do is I could put like I could put something like that in it. But that kind of opens it up so it's not really like... It's not really closed off, like it's open up to the outside world, which is kind of annoying. I don't know if I want to do that. That's my backup plan, just for you, in case you want to know. I could do something like this, but this looks really bad, because it's just like, it's just windows, which is really not what I want to do. And there's no real doors that I can like fake this to be a garage door, which is the issue. I knew this was going to be the issue kind of going in, which was like, well, how do I make this look like a garage door? Well, first things first, let's put in some lights because I'm kind of wasting my time. Wasting my time sort of jumping into this and doing some stuff. So let's throw in some lights. So many lights. Okay, let's put in some, what I do want to do, Blum 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 blah. Blum blum blah blum blum blah dun 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 wa ma na 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 ra na 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 wa na 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 yeah, okay, I'm done. And I'm off doing weird stuff. Great. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. That's kind of cool. It's very like modern, very edgy. Very edgy, man. It's very edgy. I also could do this one. This one's probably like my favorite brick, but I think I'm gonna use the brighter brick this time. Let's do. This doesn't come in black. Oh, what's this? Nope, not that. What's this? This is something. Does this come in black? It does. Can we pretend that that's a door? Can we all together pretend that that is a door? I realize the coloring is not gonna stay the same on that side, but you know. We can pretend, okay? We can pretend that that's a garage door, I guess. On the inside. So then we've got our car here. So it's like car 1 and then car 2, which I'm just scaling up here. Would theoretically go right there. So there is room for 2 cars. I'm only going to leave 1 car in here because I don't really think you want to see 1 car. Let's put in some windows. We're going to put in some sort of like some modern windows in the back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of like that. It's kind of fun. Off to the side here, I'm going to have, this is where like the main garage area is going to be. So there's going to be a door that leads into the main living area, which I think, do I want it to be? I want it to be just like a single with like windows in it, because I think that'd be kind of cool to have. We'll make it blue, because why not? Because YOLO lifestyle, that's why we're doing it that way. We should also have a door that goes outside. That was probably going to be a big thing to have. Important things. Where's a modern door that kind of looks outside? None of these are modern. Is there a modern two-story door? Not really either. Okay, great. Okay, great. Perfect. There's nothing like what I'm looking for. Why is that a thing that always happens inside of this game? It's just never the thing that I need. Oh, here's a door. That's not really what I want, though. I wanted like more of like a door with no windows on it. Maybe we'll just leave that out. Maybe the only way to get in the garage is from there. Or theoretically from the garage door, which doesn't exist. Let's put in, so I want to kind of put in a really cool like hangout place. I thought it would be fun if your Sims could just like come in here. That TV's too big. That's not really what I'm looking for size comparison. Let's throw in something like that. So we've got like a cool wall-mounted TV in here. Let's throw in some comfort-based things, you know, some comfort stuff. Some comfort lifestyle stuff. We could throw in something like that, but I don't really like that. Do we go with like the super modern? I think that's what we're gonna have to go with. Something like that. And then we'll do maybe like a dark. Do I want the dark red? I kind of like the dark red because it reminds me of like a hot rod. Hot rod red. Yes. Okay. Whoop. That there. Let's put that there. We'll move this over by 1. Let's get this in like dark hot rod red. And then we're gonna put in a surface here. Let's put in. Is there anything that's like really mechanical looking? This is kind of mechanical looking. And can we find it in like a darker? Not really. That's kind of a color. That's close to what I'm thinking. Probably should have like some sort of just junk-based item on this thing. Like I wouldn't imagine there would be anything like a plant or anything. Like I really don't see there being plants in this area of the house. What is that? I don't know what that is. Cereal box or something? What is that? Cleaning supplies? I don't even know what that is. I'm just going to throw that in the corner. We're just going to leave that there because why not? We've got towels. We've got just bookcases, picture frames, a spice rack. We've got some art easels and stuff. I'm actually going to throw these in the corner areas. Just kind of like, it's like one of those like weird like storage things that you just have. It's like, oh yeah, I was like at one time I was kind of into painting, but I'm not anymore. Oh, good. Perfect, good. So we just shove that into the corner of the garage. Everyone has that. It's one of those things. You just like have like a junk area where like stuff accumulates, and you're like, oh yeah, I used to be into that, but I'm not anymore. Okay, I'll figure out something else to go on that after. Surface, I am gonna put in some cool. I feel like these ones have the nicest. Oh, these are like very metal though. Yeah, these are probably the better idea. We're gonna throw in some of these all the way along. This will be like our workbench sort of idea. Every garage has one with a good mechanic. You got like that workbench that you love. It sort of goes all the way around. Sort of like that. And then we have to have, obviously we have to have the, can we put a bar in here? That would be fun. Because, you know, you need a bar. That's just one of those items that you have to have. Is this the one that matches that? I don't think it is. I think this is the one that matches that. But that one's huge. That's huge! Do we need a giant bar that size? I don't think so. Why is there not one that's smaller? There's not one that's smaller, is there? Okay. Maybe we won't have a bar. It's just too big. I don't really want this like gigantic like thing like this size in here. There's just like no purpose for it. Unless I were to throw it like... Because I want it to kind of blend in with the rest of everything. Actually, what we could do is I have an idea. I am thinking, I'm having ideas that are things. We're going to put this sort of there, and we're going to move this to be more central aligned. And let's back this up one. Let's sort of get out of there. Get out of the road. And we'll just kind of do that. There we go. So there's a little bit of space that's sort of between these objects, but that's fine. Actually, what we could do is just sort of angle this. Sort of roll this guy in so it's not exactly perfect, because nothing ever is. We're just going to kind of throw that in like that. There we go. So it's a little bit more like realistic, where you're just like, yeah, there's some stuff. And then there's just some junk in the corner. Okay, so now we're going to go back to here. I'm actually going to grab this, and I'm going to throw this in like this. The reason I'm doing this is to... Okay, I don't want that one. Actually, I probably want... No. Do I want this one? Yeah, I kind of want that one. There we go. I think. Could I not use that other one? This one would not work. Oh no, this one would totally work. I just have to like know how to freaking rotate it. Okay. There we go. So it's kind of a bar that's like facing this direction, but you can't really tell, and you still get all of the access to everything, which is kind of nice. I like that idea. So there are no cabinets that really match this. Maybe this one kind of does. Probably the most. It's just like a black. Is there like a dark gray? No. What about these ones? These ones have like a dark gray? Kind of. Maybe this one like a black. It's pretty dang close. Yeah, something like that. Let's put these in. More locations for tools and such, you know. Good things like that. Let's find appliances. I do want a fridge in here because I thought that would be kind of fun. There we go. We got like another drink dispenser. You know, for the guys who want to store whatever they want to store. Not saying drinking is a thing that you should do, but I'm saying, you know, if you want to create the ultimate garage, probably should have it. We'll put in a sink there just because I want to. And cool. So now let's put in, I don't really have a flooring in here yet, so let's do that. It should probably be some sort of like, that would be really cool. If it was just galvanized metal, how freaking sweet would that be? We could do like diamond coating and diamond texture. It's just like, that's super industrial though. I don't really know if I like that. Could do, I actually don't mind. The blue is okay. It gives a slight difference in color. It's also like kind of reflective, which is kind of nice. You know, when you have that ultimate dude area, garage. It doesn't have to be a dude area. I apologize if that offends anyone. It's not intended to be that way. It's just, you know, it's kind of going that way. Let's throw in a window in the back here. Just kind of like this. I'm going to move it slightly up a little bit. Just kind of like that. There we go. So you kind of can see out that way if you want to. Out into the backyard, I guess. Let's find some more decorative. Oh, I do need like a stereo and stuff. That is important. Need some music. Music makes the people come together. Yeah. Music. We'll put that over there because it doesn't want to work on this side, obviously. Decorations. Is there any like art that I can put on the wall that would be kind of fun? It would be kind of fun, kind of different. Music makes science. Science! I don't know what that is. What is this thing? That's a cupcake. Probably not the thing you would want in your garage. There's no like hot rod photos or anything, is there? There's some of these which you can kind of use to decorate stuff, but I don't really think any of this stuff really fits with what I'm looking for. No. Like I could see maybe using something like this, but I feel like it's just getting too modern that I'm just like, meh. It's not really what I want. Maybe I can find some sort of decorative item that looks a little bit different. Whoa, those are huge. Heller, those are gigantic. Those are gigantic. Can I put like something like this in the corner here? When you like walk in. A place to store your jackets and such. You know, I feel like most places have that. Just like a general random location to store jackets. I don't know, is that weird there? I haven't really figured. I could put it like somewhere over here too. I don't know. It's like such a closet-based item though. I'm like, I don't really know if that fits. I don't even know what these are. What are these? Wood panels. Okay, they serve no purpose whatsoever. They're just things that take up room. Perfect. This is kind of cool. This art. I could also use these, which are like wine pieces. This is now just like a giant bar. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Where's the gray one? That one's gray, and it's got yellow as like a color, which is fun. I don't mind that actually. Let's throw in a rug, kind of a weird, wacky. Can we do yin and yang? Is that yin and yang a little weird, a little overused maybe? Maybe there's not a rug. I always use rugs in like the same location all the time. Surface. Let's find a coffee table that's like really rugged. That's kind of what I was thinking. Can I find one that's no? This isn't. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Very close, but no cigar. I don't really want that. This is just a random chest, which I just don't feel fits. No, because everything else is so modern that it's just, no, glass is just not what I'm looking for. This is probably the closest thing, but I just don't quite like it. I think I'm just going to leave it out. Unless I can find sometimes there are things that will fit. Kind of like stools. Nah, there's not one of those either. That I really think like fits properly in the front of this. Let's just grab another one of these chairs and sort of throw this in like that. We're going to recolor it obviously to be the dark red. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Lighting. Let's do some lighting here. Lighting is obviously very important. Let's turn the grid on just so I can see what I'm doing here. Throw in those two, and then we'll put one there as well. I'm going to just delete. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It's like really bright actually, so let's get rid of that. Put that there. Oops. Hello, door. We are moving. There we go. Delete, delete, delete. Maybe we're going to move this like... What if we do one there? There, like one away from the wall on each corner here. Is that better? I feel like, there we go. Like, the only 4 lights are really needed for this entire space because it's so bright. Also, the floor is pretty reflective, so you kind of get that aspect. I do want something on this one wall, though. Let's see if I can find, like, some giant piece of art. Right there, I just feel like it needs something. Something has got to go there. Some sort of random piece of art. A giant sofa, maybe some plumb bobs. Can we put some plumb bobs on the wall? Something like that. Do they come in different colors? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh no, I'm running out of time! I'm running out of time! Time keeps on ticking. I always run out of time right before I'm like about to do anything. I'm like, oh no! The time though! Let's put in some activities and skills. We kind of need some of those based items in here. Because I think it just makes sense. Let's throw in a weight machine. Because why not? Because YOLO. Because YOLO machine. Yes. And we're also going to put in... Should we put in like a science-based? What's this thing do? Science! Put in some like this thing. A science machine. Science? There we go. So your Sims can like work out and they can do some sciencey based junk. I don't know. They can do something. Also they can watch some TV in this area here. Which is kind of cool. I like the idea of it. The original idea is pretty good. Obviously this truck won't be included in that whole thing, but it's an interesting garage. You can obviously tweak it to your heart's content if you want to. Here's a final shot of the room here for you guys. Don't forget, if you want to add this into your game, you definitely can. You can click on the link on screen right now to head to the gallery and download and add this right into your game. Of course, if you enjoyed today's video and you want to find more videos that I create, make sure you subscribe. It's the easiest way for you to stay up to date on all of the videos that I'm creating, so click that subscribe button and join the Simming Club right here on my channel. You can find me on many social media websites. There are links in the description down below or annotations on screen right now. And of course, guys, until next time, I'm Curtis Paradis, and happy simming!